So guys, welcome back to the Road to 1 Million in Forex Funding series, a series I'm documenting everything live, week upon week, trade upon trade, everything in front of your very eyes on this channel. One of the only people that are showing everything, the ups, the downs, the wins, the losses, if I fail accounts, if I pass accounts, everything. And this is what the trading industry needs. Someone real, honest, open and transparent. So the start of the week, it's looking fantastic. Swiss Japanese yen's looking absolutely perfect for an opportunity. So if we get that, I'll be sure to show you.
Okay guys, just entered short on Swiss JPY.
We sold off. Stock was safely above the 0.618. So we've sold off. So we're about 0.2% up. So still very early into this position. Daily's looking to close in the next couple of hours, targeting these lows for 3%.
So what I'd like to see happen now is we have broken below this low. So obviously I'd just like to see it continuing selling off to our target. However, we have to be aware that once we've broken a significant area, we made a new low, we could pull back, and that's where you can't get emotional. You can't let the equity, when you're in profit and it's going back to break even or even in a loss sometimes, let that affect your decision making. I see a lot of people, and I've done this before, and this is a big lesson that I had to learn, is trading the strategy, not the balance. Sometimes when you look at the balance and if you're in profit, you don't want to see those numbers pull back to zero, to break even, or to a loss. But sometimes you're not going to allow your edge to play out if you're solely focused on the monetary value. You need to trade the strategy, trade the management plan. And that's exactly what I'm going to be trying to do in this, well, with this trade. It's obviously easier said than done. But if you sort of desensitize yourself to the monetary value and focus on the management plan of your strategy and knowing all possibilities, that's the best way to deal with the scenario. Still selling off. So yeah, just got to hold tight. There's nothing much we can really do. First management plan will be locking in profit above the 1 hour 50 as this trails down. But for the foreseeable, we're just going to have to watch and see. This could come back, make a new low. So we're making the new low here. So we could come back, make a lower high, and then continue to sell off.
Hey guys, so here's the pullback that we said was likely to happen once we made this low and broke below this low. Now, the best case scenario is for price to sell off from this area because we're pulling back, retesting the previous low, and then looking for the continuation. Obviously, we won't be re-entering. We're already in this position. Worst case scenario is we come up and we don't get the sellers and the continuation to the downside, and we end up getting stopped out for break even. But that's why we manage our plan, and we have that particular risk management plan. The best case would be sell off from this area, break this low, and then just continue trending down to take profit. So currently this hourly candle's just closed. We spiked up above, but we've closed below this level, which gives a more probable likelihood that we're going to continue down. Now, it's not guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed, but we've sort of looked to be rejecting this level. So now if we get some bearish momentum come into the market, if we break back below the 5-minute 50 and look for the continuation to the downside. So again, my current thoughts are, if it pulls back to break even and stops me out, will I be frustrated? No, because that's part of my plan. That's how I manage my risk. Am I aware that at this particular level, it is also likely to sell off? Yes. So at this point, I've just got to sit here, be patient and understand that there's nothing I can do. I've got to follow the process and allow the outcome to take care of itself. I've done the testing. I've got the data to know the probabilities and likelihood that this will continue. But again, nothing's guaranteed. I don't know for sure. But we manage our downside and our risk in case of that possibility that it doesn't work out in our favor. Okay, we've continued to sell off, rejecting this area. Again, long way, about halfway to the take profit, probably about 1.2, 1.3% up. So daily's about to close in 10 minutes. This will be a good tell to see how the daily closes, what's likely to continue, and what's likely to happen the next day. So if it closes like it's closing, looking to be very bearish, it gives us a good likelihood, again, probability, but a good likelihood that it's going to continue in the bearish daily trend and the 1 hour bearish trend as well. The daily's looking to close pretty bearish. I'm liking the price action, making lower lows, lower highs. Pretty much halfway towards profit target. So we're going to see what happens over Asia. I'm about to go to sleep, so I won't be able to manage it. But what I hope to happen and what I want to happen, obviously it's just a continuation down. But what's most likely to occur once daily's closed is some kind of pullback, making another lower high. Hopefully we don't surpass this high. and then a continuation down during London. I'll keep you updated in the morning what happens over Asia and whether we go and hit full TP and how we're going to manage it. Current moment in time, stops at break even, risk-free trade.
So guys, morning, it's the next morning. Asia's done its thing. Let me take you to the charts and show you the outcome of that position. Very, very nice trade. Very happy with it. Textbook position for my style. And yeah, fantastic result overall.
Just hit full target, or the price hit full target. Good trade, beautiful trade overall, good risk reward. Everything we said we predicted.
So let me show you the FTMO dashboard. With that position, because of the good risk reward, being in drawdown, as a lot of you know, we've been in drawdown for quite a while on this challenge. We took a few losses at the start. With the couple of winners we've had, back-to-back winners with this position and the last position, we're pretty much back at break even. Let me show you the dashboard now.
See the 2.3k there and 0.63% now in drawdown, which is pretty much out of drawdown after that 2.3% position. Last two trades are about 1.8%, sorry, 3.8%. So not bad. That's why risk reward's massively important. But yeah, we can slowly come out of the drawdown.
So these are huge milestones and learning curves in my own journey, because I know from the last 6 months, in this drawdown period that I've been in, that I've been documenting on this channel, I would have looked to change things, would have thought this strategy doesn't work. And again, it's still very early days. It's only 2 winners back to back, but the power of risk reward and the power of just having 2 winners in a row, the 1.4k and that, whatever that position was, overall I think it's around 3.8% with 2 positions. That pretty much is nearly 4%. So that's nearly 4 losses in a row, because I risk 1% per trade, gone with 2 winning positions. So we're pretty much back at break even, as you would have seen from the FTMO dashboard. But again, that's the power of risk reward. And that's why I'm so focused on being a bit more patient, looking for better quality setups. I've only took 2 positions so far this year, and we're up, what are we up? Nearly 4% for the year, which again isn't incredible, but if you continue, and it's been very slow. So when the markets develop and they give a lot more opportunities, it's going to allow me to capitalize on more of these high quality setups. But the power of risk reward, the power of sticking with an entry model and a bias is so important. Everyone trades differently. There's no right or wrong way to trade. It's too much of this industry is focused on, I trade this way. This is the only way you can trade. This is the best way to trade. Trade this style. There's millions of ways to trade, lots of ways to be profitable, but the main factors and focus point main thing you have to focus on is, do you have a bias in terms of direction, and do you have an entry model, and does it give you good risk reward, and how often do you win versus how often do you lose your strike rate? So for me, my focus is getting a good RR on each position, risk reward, and having a decent strike rate, 50-55% with good risk reward. I'm going to be passing this phase 1. So I've got to keep focused, keep disciplined. It's 2 winners. You're going to have losers. Next trade could be a loss. But with the risk reward, even if I lose 1% on the next position, it's not too much of a problem, because you're still up significantly. So just got to keep going, keep focused, keep sticking with this plan. Again, if I'd have changed it based on some of the comments you guys have said, of course, I respect your guys' comments, and you know, a lot of you are very successful, and I appreciate the comments. But for me, until I blow this account or I don't make significant progress, I've got to stick with something. And it just shows that the 2 trades I've took, I know it's very small, but with the data I've got as well, if I keep sticking with this style, I should have quite a strong positive equity curve long term. And that's the focus. So yeah, I want to say I appreciate each and every single one of you that supports my channel, supports my journey, watches these videos, likes, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't, please do so. We want this video to get out to as many people as possible, and as many people, new traders or experienced traders, to see this channel and show a real, honest guy that's showing everything. You know, not worried about losing, not worried about winning, not hiding anything, just showing everything. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you in the next one.